Hello everyone, this is Jack and welcome back to a brand new live stream of Virtue's Last Reward. Now, I see we only have one person watching right now. It's fine, it's fine. We have yet a little bit of time, 10 minutes to go before we start. So, we have plenty of time, no worries, no worries. But meanwhile, you probably are watching this post-stream, so if you're watching this post-stream, thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with the streams. So if you have missed this one, no problem, you can still watch it, although not live. But you can still keep up with the story and with everything that's going on. So before I start, I also want to remind you to check out the links in the description once again, because of course there's a lot to see in the description. You can help support the channel, and you can also help support Child's Play charity by buying a t-shirt on Teespring. That's the only place you'll find those, so don't go look anywhere else for them. I'm not selling them anywhere else, so unless I tell you I'm selling the t-shirts elsewhere, that's not mine. Of course, what's in the description is all mine, so go ahead. Serve yourself. The t-shirts for Wario Land are still available. They're probably gonna still be available for people who want to buy them, because it's a shame we haven't sold much of those. We sold some, but wasn't really nothing to brag about, sadly. I'm happy though. I'm happy we could help Child's Play. Some of those t-shirts don't give anything to the Blue Jack G, so yeah, you can see that it's awesome. Guys, sit back, skip forward if you're watching this post-stream. You don't have to sit during those 10 minutes. Here's Leonard. At least Leonard said hi. Hello. Share the video around. Let people know that this is happening, because right now we have only 3 people watching, and I think one of them is me. Ha! Yeah. No problem. Like I said, we still have 10 minutes to go, so if people want to join, like 8 minutes at this point. 8 minutes. I've actually revamped the intro for this live stream session. Now we have a much shorter intro, a few seconds long. Instead of showing the actual intro of the game, I'm just gonna cut it down to that. If you guys want to see the old intro back, let me know. But yeah, a shorter intro. Let me know what you think of it once you see it. And yeah, that's cool. How's the sound, by the way? Is the volume of the music too high? Let me know that, all that. Oh boy. Usually it's the time when people join and we have a little discussion, but right now kind of hard to keep up. I found some new things. I'm probably gonna upload a special video on Monday with something cool. You guys might have heard of it or not. I'm not gonna say anything. You'll have to watch. It's pretty cool. And I'm gonna try to keep up with the videos during the week. Of course, it's gonna be tough. Hey Vivian, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up with those videos during the week, and you guys can watch them. This is the 11th live stream of Zero Escape's Virtue's Last Reward. And today hopefully we get some answers, because all the questions were made but no answers. Please get ready, sit back, relax, and in 6 minutes we're gonna start the stream. I would just start it right away and go for it, but I tend to do that to let people join in. I wonder if we're gonna get an ending this time. We unlocked a few paths, but I'm gonna go for... Do you think you should go for we should go for the unlocked paths, or should we just continue on with the yellow door routes and see where it leads? I don't know if the second, like, if we betray Quark, if it leads to a game over, which might lead to a game over. So probably that's what we're gonna do. Really quickly get that game over out of the way. If not, we'll see. Cool people watching. Nice. Okay, cool. Thanks, Leonard. You should do that every time you come to a stream. Everybody should send the links to their friends and let them know that I'm streaming, just to spread the words. And that usually helps a lot. That's much better than anything else, because spreading the word usually it helps with awareness, right? So thank you so much for that. We're about to start, guys. Yeah, this song is eerie. It's really cool. I like it. Really brings up the tension. So, by the way, the name of this song is called Concentration. Consternation. I can post a link of the song in, sorry, in the chat. Guys, I'm gonna cough a lot. I have a few, like, I feel like I've been feeling a little bit sick. I don't know what's up with me today. So I've been coughing a lot. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Also watching Twitch at the same time. Love pop out video for Twitch. Yeah. Only the video and the chat, right? I think it's only the two like together in a window. It's a nice thing. Nice little trick. Anyway, 3 minutes to go. Well, probably less than 3 minutes. A weather adaptation. Yeah, most likely. Like, I don't really get those things, but when it, like now, it's happening. It's getting me strong. So I don't know. I've been feeling like really tired. Also a change in rhythm, you know, in my life. So everything together kind of weighs some weight on me, and more susceptible to those things then. But it's not a problem. I'm not complaining. I'm just hopefully, you know, hopefully you guys don't have a problem with me coughing from time to time. I can mute the mic, but still, even if I do, there's still an interruption, right? So the time of the chat Ah, okay. There's a delay. Basically, that's what's happening. There's always a delay. Always. What's up? What are those notifications? Ah, alright. Shut up, phone. I have to turn off my notifications. Hold on a sec. We're almost done. We're almost ready to go. Pretty much. We got 7 people watching. Hello, everybody. Say hi in the chat. Let me know you're alive. Hello, Circuitry Thunder. Welcome to the stream. So, yep. I think we're about to start. Let's get ready to start. And, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Shall we start? Let's go.
Welcome to the party!
Alright, here we are. Virtue's Last Reward. So, did you like the new intro? A little bit faster than usual, instead of going through the whole intro again. You guys have seen that intro enough times. So, yeah, a little excited to see what comes next that you couldn't wait. I had nothing else to stream, honestly. I thought about streaming the DLC for Shantae, but apparently it's not out yet. And I'm not a backer, so I don't have the early access. That's what I wanted to do today, but sadly, nope. And Waterland is over, and might as well... Well, and Conquer, which I had planned to play Conquer, was not going to happen because my co-commentator is not ready to do that. We'll probably even think about doing Conquer in a video format instead. We'll see. But all that will be planned ahead in meanwhile. But this week, that's the only thing I have left to stream. I could stream another game, but I told people that I was going to continue this one because it's going to be a long one. But yeah, at least now you know. So last time we left off, like I said earlier, I'm going to cough a lot, so sorry. There we go, our fantastic intro. Skip. Meow. Flowchart. Tell me, Flowchart, how are we? So what I was talking is, maybe we would just jump here because it's going to be game over, most likely. But we can try. Who knows, right? So we're going to betray Quark and just fill up those things. It's kind of a 100% run, so we'll try everything. Let's go. So we're here. Let me know about the sound. Let me know how everything is.
What are you gonna do?
Circuitry. It's not supposed to be like jump scary. It's not. But I put the red circle because there are some topics and imagery that can be strong in this series, but it's not anything out of the extraordinary. So if you can handle that, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a warning because now I warn my viewers when some topics can be brought up. Okay. But it's not like shocking, because I try to avoid shocking stuff, okay? You should be alright if you've seen other games with blood and stuff. This is not that bad. This is not that bad. But there's still the warning, so get a little bit of water because yeah, my throat is on fire. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose ally.
You can't!
Of course not.
You'll die!
Of course not. We have gone through this before. Let's betray. All the promises of allying went down the drain. What have you done, Sigma?
Round 2 of the Ambidex game
Can I skip?
has been completed.
Until a certain point where the text is different. Exactly. Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. Dio glanced over at us, as he exited his own. Oh, sorry, exited his own room. Wow. I looked away before he could make any eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said.
I couldn't let Dio go.
I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Yeah, I see. Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right?
You wouldn't choose betray, I don't think. Unless you're that... well, whatever.
We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him.
Okay. I see.
Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Not gonna die today. Or at least now. Let's hope everything goes smoothly. Yeah. Take that, Dio. Oh, interesting. Really, really interesting. Last time, I don't think K betrayed. K last time allied. Right? If Blue was a Pokemon, what would she be? I have no clue. Politoed, maybe?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Well, it's Ichi Dio, but don't forget that K now has 9 BP, so he can just escape. If it's not Dio, it's K. Ugh.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No, he didn't. K didn't betray last time, because the only person leaving was Dio last time. And this time K betrayed, and Dio doesn't have to get out. Like, last time K was still here. He didn't have 9 BP. I think he allied. I think that's what happened. We can always look back. No problem.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry. I decided to choose betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of a cold-hearted bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
You son of a... The moment the words left his mouth, he knew that he knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! You idiot! I leapt forward. I leapt towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up. Oh my, the sound I didn't want to hear. The thing is, when we, in the other route where we don't technically die yet, the vial is still intact, so... But Dio escapes.
No!
Yep. Yeah, maybe that was it, Kyle. I'm not sure, really. In my mind, she's a guard of war. Early, nah, doesn't fit Blue's. Nah, it's not really. Nah. But okay, to each their own, I guess. You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Yeah. I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard! Ah! I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Vi.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time for—
Look at the number 9 door.
Kay. Kay was indeed standing in front of the door. What is it?
No!
9. His BP is 9.
What?
Suddenly, we were all running towards Kay and the number 9 door. Oh boy. There you go. Kay's turn to escape. It's gonna give us a game over. We lost everything, basically. Kay, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
Alright. Just get out of my sight. Leave me alone. At least you didn't waste the number 9 door opening. Just leave me alone and let me die.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no. What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Now, kill Dio. That's what I'm gonna do. Punch in his face so hard, this face will be backwards. Dio charged at Kay, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the floor, but just before it closed. Okay. Goodbye, Kay. Sigma's clone. See you in the next life.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, with great pleasure. Now the thing is, we're gonna get a game over. And that's interesting because... you know, I've been thinking about that. When you, in this game, you get a game over when you're stuck in the whole facility. Once the game is over, the Nonary Game, which means that we get a game over if we're stuck in or if we die. Now, if everybody that gets out actually, you know, sticks to their word, we should be able to escape at some point, right? Someone will bring help. Now, why doesn't help come to us? Why don't we see them escape even though we get the game over? Now, my thoughts on that is that this is more game over in a perspective of 0. You know, what I'm trying to say is that technically, we get a game over when 0 loses, when nothing that is substantially important happens. I don't know, maybe Sigma is an important part of his plan, but since it doesn't happen with other characters, I assume we die and it's our game over. But when it's this case like that, this is a game over probably to 0's perspective. You know, maybe we escape at some point. We're probably not stuck forever. Maybe somebody comes to help us, but 0 lost. Now I've been trying to think any other case. I've been thinking of any other case like a character dying give us a game over, but I haven't stumbled upon that yet. So hopefully, there's a lot to think. I'm trying to see every single detail, see if I can catch something. I finished the first game. Yes, I finished 999. I did. I streamed it. And of course, Juan, welcome to the stream. I haven't... Let's check those new openings. Oh, speaking of opening, I've actually redid the opening for the streams. I have a new intro now. For the Virtue's Last Reward streams. So which one should we go for? Number 1 or number 2? Hey, Kyle, 10. Wow. Thank you, Kyle. Wow. 1. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I love the smiley face. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Steven Reviews. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But whatever. You're not here to advertise your channel, just saying. You're here to watch the stream. Let's go number 1. Ah, man. Oh yeah, remember that death scene? I think that's when Clover just gets all crazy on us. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest, We can skip all this. Then Clover does the countdown, and we have to justify who actually killed Alice before she kills everybody. Oh, okay. Steven, to answer your question, yes, you can, as long as you give credits to the channel. Basically, that's to everybody who wants to use music from my channel. You can use the music from my channel, no problem, but you have to, like, at least have the decency to put some credits, like the name in the description or in the video or something, to let people know where the music came from, okay? At least that. Because, you know, I took my time to do music. Well, you know what I mean. It's a much appreciated gesture of yours if you can do that. So let's go. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hands around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No. No, there's no way she'd do that.
I didn't see the achievement, but I got an achievement. It's I think it's, I don't believe it's not a murder or something. I think that's the achievement I think we got. So yeah, another achievement. Man, $10. Thanks, Kyle, again. Man, awesome. It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well...
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth!
I am!
Then prove it! Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do! I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Fine, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me. But I shook my head. You read. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Vi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page.
Totally radical, dude!
How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
Okay. I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Clover, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Adam. Welcome to the stream.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Vi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication. But no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with corpses of people who took their own lives. The unaffected have only barely managed to survive and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please. Let their future be a bright one.
Vi shut the journal up with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recordings, the conversations with Ten Myoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed on the floor, tears poured down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. Poor girl.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise.
White door time!
I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him our partner, right?
Yeah. Can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of we'll see the rest of you once we picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Okay. I haven't forgotten about your shenanigans in the other timeline. You and Dio, you're all the same. And Clover. Only Luna is the decent one here.
Quark,
Hello, Quark.
you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Oh, goody.
Hey, where's everybody else?
Everybody else died.
Oh God, Quark.
No, of course not. They didn't. They're all okay. Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to be indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and he could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corner of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around his shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
I'm always silly. You know what? It's a good thing you don't remember anything because you've been a tough kid to handle, let me tell you. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling that Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Now. Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. And with that, we went to the warehouse. Alice is a fine girl. She's just a little bit superficial, but who isn't, really? No problem, Aero. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. I may have missed a few. Hey, Killball. This is your first time watching this. I thought you already saw that. There are voices, yes. Warehouse B, let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Nice.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late.
Yeah, I have this cough. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cough a lot during this this stream, sadly. I hope it doesn't bother you too much, okay?
Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Nothing. I looked out at the others from behind Quark and I held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
So basically, Fi, shut up and go in.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
That's Luna's personality in a nutshell. We can go with one, but if you want, we can go with the other. Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections?
Objection!
All right, let's move.
Ah, crap. I wanted the door on the other side of the one I'm going. Whatever.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
It would be funny if the white doors all led to the same place.
Hurry
That
it
would
up,
be funny.
Fi.
Hurry it up, Fi!
This thing's gonna close.
Yeah. Why don't you close your mouth too?
I know.
I hate
It's
Leo?
time we were going
Dio.
as well.
Oh, it's Sam. Oh, yeah, okay.
Right.
Let's go. Go. Run. Time's running out. And what are we doing here? Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Saving the world it is.
Let's go.
All right.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Blink, blink, blink. Do. Oh boy. Wait a minute. I recognize this room. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do know this room. I know this room. This is a computer room. We need to find out the password and the ID, and I think we have the password or the ID, either one of the two. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
Huh. So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around.
You seem like you know way more than you letting it out, Mr. Tenmyoji.
If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Alright, here we are. This is the puzzle for right now, today, or maybe we have 2 today, we'll see. Mouse, hello. So first things first, we have noticed this. What is this? Checked it out earlier, but I think it's a business card holder. Okay. Oh, I put business card. Okay, cool. Well, I can give it a shot. Of course, we need some more information for that. Alright, this computer, well, there's something on the screen, yada yada. Eating a burger, yeah. Eating a sun. Oh, the stream hicked up a little bit? I don't think it's from my side, though. Let me check something real quick. Ah, yeah, it did. Got a few buffering issues, I think. No, it didn't. No. Nothing on my side, guys. It happened for you, but I don't know if that's a YouTube thing. Nothing bad happened on my side. Huh. I tried that before. Well, in another timeline, but still. What's this? I need a key. It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Let's look at more things. What's this? What is this? This is one of the training machines you see on the late night infomercials. I think it's a facial recognition system. What? You put your hands on either side and you hold your face in front of the lens. And then it checks your face against whatever it's got in this database. Oh. Huh. How did you know that? Nah. Salvage business. Okay. Oh, okay. So you salvage things and you repair them and you make things out of that. Jack hicked up in another timeline. I did. There's a whole ocean between us. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a YouTube thing because, you know, OBS and YouTube themselves didn't report anything going bad. And don't forget that maybe it's the game that's hicking up. Sometimes it might just stop or slow down. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back. Maybe I'll see it when I watch it back. So, yeah, there's a circular keyhole. A balloon. You want a balloon? Wait, what? No way. 20, gotcha. Hahaha. Yeah, kid, of course. There's a screen built in. Starting up. Please wait. Why is it starting? Beats me. Okay, let's try to open this. Nice, we got something. There's brandy. Okay, nice. Let's take it. Can we take it? This red line here might be something to keep in mind. Go balloon. And what is this? Oh! It's a coaster, okay. We can take it back. Okay, cool. Oops, the chest. What's the globe? Well, it's a globe. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? Little pieces of paper on it. Oh wow. Okay, cool, nice. World map. Connections. I remember those dots, those colored dots. Interesting. Hello, Mr. Statue without head. A statue, a piece of armor, suit of armor. Not statue. Missing the helmet. Yep. There's a slingshot right here. There's something here. Short spear. Okay, cool. And a slingshot. Nice. What's this? One of those vacuum robots you see on TV. Huh, you got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Interesting. It does look like those cleaning robots, those vacuum robots. Well, whatever. Cheap brandy. So sorry. Okay. We have a tablet. Does it do anything? Let me see back there. Yeah, we need a battery. Let me get the expensive brandy here. And it looks like the line follows in a certain perspective. We should be able to see something written, right? Looks like an H. What's this? Oh, literature. Cool. Nice. So, philosophy, historical adventure, literature. What's this? So we probably need to find, well, world map, white and blue. Would be something like that. Doesn't really need to do anything right now. We can change it later. Purple and yellow. Yeah, we locked everything now. Unless... Yeah, we need to reach that one. So, we can't do this that way. Let's retry. This one has to come at least here. At least. This one has to come all the way around. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Because now we would need to connect the white with the blue, and that doesn't work. Wait. We can do this. Yeah, we can. It's a good idea. Now white and the blue. Nice! Genius! I have one of those kinds of vacuums. It's called Bob. B-O-B. Me and my friend Bob. These dots remind me of the peck. Let's see what's inside. Videos. Grandpa videos? No. That's not a video. Oh dear. Hello? Oh dear. In the binder. Archives. Bob, Chris, John. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now we have the things to build up the cards, to organize the cards. Let's see. I kind of want to see if... Oh, there you go. Deer head. Let's place the deer head right in the slots, guys. Come on, it's not that hard. There you go. Okay. Let's try to put the brandy thing. Sorry. Dang it. What's the button for items? No, return. There you go. I wanted to make sure. Because I know there's a button for items, but... So, can we pop this balloon? Nope. Maybe... Oh, wait! Yeah, maybe that I can use this as a key here. Yeah, nice. Speaking of keys, we got another one, and this one is for the recognition device. Buck up, nice. Yeah. Turned on. It looks like you managed to turn it on. Right? Now what? Damn. None of our faces work. Gender mismatch. What does it mean by gender mismatch? It's a girl. Okay. Oh, no way. Dress up like a girl. Come on. Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Oh boy. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Do you have an idea? Well, kinda hard to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. Piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh, really? Tenmyoji's picture? Hello. Whoa. My gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh boy. So there we go. I'm gonna leave the photo there for now. We just grab this. Nice. And now for the business cards. Archive. Bob, Chris, John. Oh wow. Slowing down a little bit. So Bob, Chris, John, next. Tony, Ian, and Michael. Tony, Ian, Michael. I think that's the order. No, that's not the order. Tony goes here. Now, what's next? Carol likes being on the left. Okay, so Carol likes being on the left. So that means either this place or this place. So we're gonna put Carol here for now. Next. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Anne. Near Bob. So that works, but we can also put Anne here and Carol here, so we'll see. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sorry? Ellen would like to be above Anne. Interesting. Like this. And Ellen is already there. So next, Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. So Kate is next to Michael. Like this. Sophie on the right. Kate next to Michael. That seems like it's correct. But it's not. Like this? I kind of see something, but... Like, this is making a book, right? Let me try to switch those two, which are those two here. Oh, nice! Awesome. Got it right. I think this is right. Oh, then let's look at the other side. It seems something now. Book 334. Okay, thank you. I know what it means, and it's exactly what I needed to do. 4. 3. Wait. Okay, nice. That's so. Let's try to have a seat. Nice! Let's see if I have, well, I have this. Bullseye. Hold on there. I actually have something to fire? Oh no, I guess I don't. Oh, come on. Alright, alright. The key. Whoop! Huh. Wait. There's something on the floor now. There's something down there. I see it. No? It's nothing. Okay. Oh. It's hell. Oh. Oh. Weird. Okay. I'm missing something? Maybe there's something I don't remember? Hey, stop! Akane? She's just a girl. It's Akane. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Damn it, fine. I've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurishiki. Oh my, I was right. I've been looking for her for a long time. This is not a reused asset for another character, so it's Akane. Yeah, nice. Sorry, let me read the chat real quick. What if it was a piece of the poster with the... yeah, the scratch. Yeah, the scratch poster. Oh gosh. But it's not. It's not. Well then. Hello, Entro. Welcome to the stream. Well, Granddad, welcome. Granddad, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Akane. Oh my gosh. Because she's his first love. No. You've got it wrong. You carry that picture everywhere. Huh. Are you saying something, game? Are you trying to tell us something, game? I can't touch this bottle, per se. What do we have? We still need a battery for this. Doesn't have a battery, so I'm missing part of the thing. Maybe I forgot something in here. Yeah, I do, actually, I do. I do, Kyle. And we had that conversation before, actually. Which is kind of interesting. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Oh, so sorry. Wow. Came out of nowhere. I'm missing something. H-E-L. Have to start this thing up. But how? Is there any place I forgot to look? Oh, the lever. Pull the lever near the chair. Oh, yeah, exactly. I haven't noticed it was actually a lever. Or a lever or whatever. Alright, let's give it a try. Here we go. Whoa! That should technically put us in P. Should I P here? There's a battery. That's what I needed. Oops. Combine, select. Okay, let's take it back to the other room then. I didn't notice this was a lever. A lever. Yeah, but it's only this guy's nickname. Help. H-E-L-P. Hey, Kyle. Don't give me all the answers. But thank you. Here's, the green password. Now we need the blue password. Hello? Huh? It changed. Alright. What do we have to do? Oh boy, I should have paid attention. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. What do I need? That's a square. That's a square, but what shape do I need? All right. Let's do a thing. First, let's see if I can do a shape like this. Nah. Nah. It's not good. I don't think. No, that's not good. That's not the shape we need. Yeah. I did it when you said it. I first tried to do it and then I look at the chat. It's okay, just saying. I need to, what shape do I need to do it? They never told us what to do. I'm gonna try to do a what's the name of that shape? The parallel thing. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Or say, for that matter. Boy, oh boy. This can go here, right? And we got this. And we got another shape like this. Why is it so slow? It's like slowing down for me. I don't know why. Does that fit? I don't think it fits. Oh yeah, it's not gonna do anything good for us. Let's think about this for a second. Yes, there we go! No, of course it's not. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it acts weird. I mean YouTube, the chat itself. I don't know if I'm doing the right shape though. You rotate? Thank you. We're doing it again! This time is a rectangle. Of course it's not gonna work because it's all crooked. Hey, rectangle. If we do this, we almost get a square, of course, but we don't. We don't actually get one. Like, what? That's not right. That is not right. Man, this is hard with the mouse. This is really probably a stylus type because this was on the 3DS. Feels like This kind of challenge would have been nice on a 3DS, actually. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just doing random stuff at this point. So, I assume you have to put those like this. This is the extremity. This is the other one. Let's imagine that we want to do a whatever shape that's name in English. So this has to be one of the corners of a square, right? In the middle. This has to be. This doesn't have to be anything. Right? It can be, however, this part here. Is that big enough? I don't think that's big enough to fit there. It is. Not really big enough, but like, you know what I mean. It's not, that's not it. That's not how you do it. Ah! I'm trying to do this shape here that I have in my hand, just in case you were wondering. I'm pretty sure I have to, I can't use these two as extremities. Yes, I think this game might be available in French, but I'm not sure. You'll have to check Steam and see which languages are available. I feel like this shape could fit this somehow. I don't know. It's not how I wanted to put this. Not how I wanted to put this shape. Sorry if it's taking way too long. I did pretty much the whole puzzle quite quickly, but this one, you gotta get that blue password. I'm shaking my head as I go, like, nope, this is not it. No, not check, you dummy. Need to reset. Let me try like this. Oh. Move! Thank you. Oh, come on, stop it, please. This is not easy to control, let me tell you that. It can't be like perfect control. I'm pretty sure you can't do this with perfect controls. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered. Otherwise, it's pretty much impossible. This is not good enough. Or is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, don't get used to the live streams being so close together. I'm still trying to figure out the right schedule, okay? But welcome to the stream, by the way. Help me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do whatever shape comes to mind. What is this supposed to be? Jack, what's this supposed to be? What are you trying to do? Man. I need space. Get out of my face. Thank you. Let's start with this. Well, I want this shape. Okay? Let's try to place one of those right here. Place one of those right here. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry if it's bothering you guys. Probably know the solution to this. I don't, of course. So bear with me for a second. Would that be enough? No, that wouldn't be enough. Oh boy. Frustrating. Okay. Let's see. Do this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, come on, stop moving. This. Man. Oh gosh, yeah. You know, like, it's pretty much... That doesn't help because... Too small. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing, so yeah. Pretty much you're saying that, but I have no clue what you're talking about. Make a big triangle out of the small parts. Yeah, maybe. I have no clue. Make a big triangle. Let's try this. How are you supposed to do a big triangle with this? Like it was already a big triangle, so let's try. Come on, turn. It's my problem with this puzzle is the controls, because I have an idea and then it all slows down because of how hard it is to rotate and move the pieces around, because it's finicky. Like, stop moving. Like it was perfect a second ago. Let go. Stop moving. Thank you. That would have been like much better in touch controls. So you mean doing this, right? That's what you mean. I was more frustrating. Have you tried this one then? Not sure if that fits. Might have to... Ah, stop it! Yeah, that doesn't fit. How about this? Good enough? Yes! Wow. I saw the solution, I just couldn't make it out. My head is not at 100%, so yeah. Was that it? No, that wasn't it. Let me read that again. EELP. Okay. There you go. Oh, there you go. That works. Blue password, let's go. Ah, the other side was right there. Come on. It was fun until the blue password. That's all I have to say. That. The movement of the pieces is frustrating. So if it was frustrating with touch controls, the mouse is even worse. Well, I can't say it's even worse, but it's terrible. There you go, we got it. Star keys! The star keys! Yes! I think that's the first or second time we see the star keys. Really rare occasion, so... Yep. Let's get out of this room, shall we? Bye-bye. Oh my. How long did I take to do this? Almost half an hour. Some puzzles are just like... They're all awesome, but they just sometimes just make you think so hard, and It's not even a hard puzzle, it's just me that can't think hard enough to get that puzzle right. For some reason.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
The picture of Akane.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah! You must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah, I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Let's go get the picture. I watched them jog off the blue door. And, yep. And then they were gone. I'm getting the picture, right? I guess I should be getting back then. Or am I not? Probably I'm not. Probably I'm going to see the others. See, my head is not working. I missed that completely. My back hurts for some reason. Yeah, I'm going back to the warehouse to see the others. Pretty much. I got that one. There we go. See, wasn't that bad. I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kane Luna, Fine Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Who told you?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Oh man, Dio, come on. As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy?
Dio mio.
This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it.
Yeah, he definitely has a god complex. At least he waited this time. He didn't wait completely. There are still people not here. Whatever. His argument could be, oh, but at least one from each team is here so we can vote. Yada, 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 yada.
You see? I can be considerate.
Yeah, But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Unless they get kidnapped in the way. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far anyway.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Clover, shut up! I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back, no big deal. Right. See you guys later. I have a quick goodbye. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Quickly. I'm not Italian, so I will have a bad pronunciation. At least it's better than some, I guess. Director's office. Hermioldi, where are you? Hello? Anyone? Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Hermione and Quark must have been here, then. It was actually pretty fine. Well, thanks. At least I get something right. I laid out the floor B map. After that, where could they have gone? Like, They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. Sorry. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of a long way around. Huh. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I packed up the map and was headed towards the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there had been a light where there hadn't been a light before. What? What's that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. The vacuum cleaner robot called Bob the robot. Bob the Bobot. I felt a sudden wave of inexplainable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously towards it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand towards it, slowly. What?
So, you finally made it.
Hi. No, you're...
I am Zero.
Nice to meet you, Zero! And who the fuck are you?
I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided it was spectacularly futile, and I kept my balled fists at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites. In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
Yes, quite. First, who the fuck are you, Zero?
Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects.
Yeah? Care to explain, Zero? The third?
I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate.
I love this voice, by the way. The voice actor is awesome.
So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound? They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints, detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Huh.
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Huh.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already?
What? What are you talking about?
Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
Okay. And what's the second part?
Now, let's move on to the second topic.
Thank you.
It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and
Oh.
in fact, the lives of several billion other people.
Wait, what?
I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
Ooh.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Oh, the bomb. Wait, what? How do you know that? Let me write that down then. Let me just grab a pen and paper to get ready to write that down. Thank you, Zero, for your kindness. Are you sure this is not a password to blow up the world? A bomb?
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I will only say this once, so pay close attention.
Oh, but I have such a good memory.
The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Come on, right. Come on, right. Right. Ink. I need ink. Thank you. 1 bomb. So, 1 bomb password is barbecue. Red, green, Joan. And DXR. Oh boy. Alright, we have another password. Nice. He's Zero the Third, actually brother from Free the Soul since they made them. Are you brother? Are you brother? But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Dio be here if he was brother? Maybe he is brother and Dio is part of the plan. Oh boy. The plot thickens. Questions. I told you no answers would be answered. Had no idea what he was talking about? What bomb? Was he saying there was there were bombs too? Ah. If he'd guessed at my future confusion, He showed no signs of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately.
Okay, so I'll keep quiet.
I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Wait! God damn it, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear! I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ugh! What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
That didn't take... Wait. Yeah, no, that didn't take 10 minutes of conversation.
All players, please enter your votes.
Please enter your votes.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
I'm going to be the best termite I can be. The bombs, you mean? Yeah. I see what you mean now. Well, since 17XX, there was the theory humans and monkeys had an ancient evolution thing. No, no humans came from termites. We are just evolution of a termite. Gonna blow us up. Yeah, he's gonna blow us up. Oh, crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. But, yeah. I spun around and ran out of the room towards the warehouse. I assure you, this is not going to be the last time you see Zero.
Look, Mr. Sigma's back!
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Took you long enough.
My ear. Huh. 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 Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you do... Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Okay. Oh.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what. Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You get 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
So what you're telling me is that you ally. Either you choose ally or betray, you're pretty much always gonna win if I choose ally. True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourselves.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough points, which is great for you, but I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do you know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurk?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word.
Huh.
I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too.
Man, I
promise.
I don't believe one word. Man. So all you've got is a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it.
That hurt.
Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us!
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room. Second from the right. Alright. Well, I guess I should get moving. Okay. Let's think about this for a
1
second.
minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring me to 6 BP. And I'd be much closer to 9. Choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try to escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seems like a safe bet. But
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
Tenmyoji, I could betray easily enough, but Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain.
Bye, Gino.
until
Thanks for watching.
Ambidex game
See you
polling
next
closes.
time.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally or betray? I see 2 ally so far. Guys, this is one of the few situations where both options are good in my head. So what do you think? To ally or to betray? Looks like ally is the upvote. You guys, either you know what's gonna happen and you think it's gonna be good, or you probably don't know and you're going with their word, which I will never ever go ever again, except Luna. I'm gonna ally, just for you. Yeah, I gotta betray, but most of the people asked for
Round
allying,
3
so there you
of
go.
the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
I don't trust them either.
Ambidex gates now opening.
I can see them in front of the number 9 door already, ready to go. What have I done? Now I'm gonna escape with Quark. Because Quark is the best kid ever,
Results
and he needs to
from
survive.
round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Wait. What? What?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
No way. I told you!
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Everybody was like, ally, ally, and I was like, meh. I don't think so, but the votes won for the ally, so I went for ally. But probably in the real time, I would have gone with betray. And not because of this, but actually because of them going away, you know? They didn't need to do that. We'll see what's gonna happen now. 11 points. 11. Hey! What the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise, Tenmyoji?
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door.
No,
even
no,
if we got 9 points.
No, no, no. You promised you choose ally. Well, technically, no, you didn't. Crap. What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me. So nervous that I coughed. Yeah, I'm gonna cough a lot. And I coughed a lot less than I thought.
Oh no.
Oh yes, it's happening.
She's...
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
What a bunch of liars.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell, I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
If you say so. I have to get out of here, and he's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
Okay.
What?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go.
Maybe he already knew who Zero Senior was. This whole time, Tenmyoji seems to know more than he's leading up, you know, leading out. Maybe he was aware of what's going on. I don't know, but he must have been a projection, but it also might have come from before the game. It seems like he already knew everything. He told us he knew who Zero Senior was before we saw the projection.
Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down to I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What's this?
It's a letter.
Huh.
I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Later. Then he turned and ran towards the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following his footsteps. Who's Zero? Come on, guys. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
You were going to reveal to us who's... I hope it's in the piece of paper because I'm gonna be pissed. Because you said no point in keeping it a secret. That means you're gonna reveal it to us. Whatever.
The number 9 door has closed.
Or maybe, what's the secret part is that you knew about Zero. Well, then, okay. You're not gonna reveal to us who it is. Whatever.
This ends the Nonary game.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't look like anyone we know.
Thank
Okay, let's
you
go.
for your participation.
We're gonna have a long-ass story.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
Clover Zero Senior.
Please enjoy your stay.
Of course not, it's Phi. You don't know that?
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
Huh. There's still that piece of paper. It's not over yet. I looked down at Quark's letter, and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. Yeah. Phi Zero Senior. Don't trust the last subscriber. That was a fun one. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt. Somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. Yes, I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before. So I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. Guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That is why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry, though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and then wasn't looking. And then when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. Then I was 3, and I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up to or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go home, so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. Then, they'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. Guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try to find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he had asked her if she would take me too. Gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who'd told me about Grandpa tried to get rid of me. Trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and thought, "Oh no, he's gonna make me work here." But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. Wow. I'm sorry for my reading. Wow. Okay, let's continue. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Oh, nice. Eventually, the bartender came back with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was filled with some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, It seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real. And I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he'd just found me and adopted me or not. He'd brought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kids who had a mother but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up. So I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I bought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad, and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset. I started to think that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then, I started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew that I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first, I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked. I could tell right away that he had been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain, looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me for so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever God might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. Doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Oop. That's bad. Okay, just a second. My TV is turning off. I'll be back in 1 second. Completely forgot to put the remote here next to me, so I had to grab it. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck onto Grandpa, because a week later, his fever finally broke. Now, I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner or later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. But maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried that when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Wow. That was a fun story. And ta-da! Quark ending. We got the quark ending. It wasn't that long. It was still long enough, but I didn't want it to be longer though. It's all about root beer. Cast. Bye-bye, cast. Tenmyoji end. Okay, nice. In root beer veritas is the name of the achievement. Very nice indeed. Tenmyoji's end, by the way. Okay, interesting. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. I had better endings though, but yeah, that was nice. Still, should we or should we not It's kind of late. Wow, that's a long route. Should we see what happens if we betray them? Let's betray. Let's see what happens if we betray them.
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, Tenmyoji is nice. There are a few things that I still have to understand about Tenmyoji, but yeah. I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Yes, you should. So you should betray them, that's why. I don't want them to leave, and maybe Clover won't leave. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Most likely she will.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh boy. Okay. Bye-bye, Clover. Of course, this is a douche route, and I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that the first time I followed your instructions. I would do that. I would choose this route. But I wasn't aware that Clover was actually able to get out. Clover, okay, I forgot about them.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So Clover won the game once again. Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose Betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing?
Yeah.
I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. No. Come back here, you pink-haired bitch.
The number 9 door.
Oh, don't tell me, Kay. It's opening. Gosh darn it.
Fuck, she opened it.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Yeah, frustration, 5, frustration.
Why?
Because
Clover, wait!
she won't. Clover! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait. Do you mean... Opening the door.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Dio getting mad still doesn't get old.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Objection!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Yeah, the door's already open. Let's just let her out. As soon as you lower down that lever, it's done. You can't do anything. And that's... If that person doesn't get out, they're stupid. Dio leapt at Clover. His fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. Clover must be so tired of those Nonary games. Like the third one she's in.
The The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Please enjoy your stay and die in a fire. So, do you still have that paper now for me to read? Game over. I thought so. Oh boy. Oh well. That was fun. We knew it was gonna happen either way. I was surprised to see that the worst ending, which basically 3 people get out, is actually the one that gives us one of the endings. Cool. Is this route too long? I don't remember what's in this route. I have a few things to do. I don't think there's anything else for us to do, actually, besides this, right? Should we try this one and call it an episode? Or should we leave this for the next stream? What do you guys think? Is it too long? That's my point. Mainly the people who played the game. Do you think this route has a lot to explore? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Keep it next stream. Oh, there's a whole escape room. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it next stream then. Yeah, we'll it's better if it's a short. If it would be like a short thing, I'd do it quickly. But if there's another escape room, just nah. Let's not do that. I think we have a lot of content there. Because that split here, this here, is most likely one of those AB games. So we still have the AB game from this route to do. Okay, fun fact, it's 1 hour less here. It's midnight 51, and I should go to bed, so I think it's a good time for us to end the stream. Cough, cough. So, let's call this a stream and open up. I'm gonna do a little bit of just a little bit of an end card, you know, end card chat time, end stream chat time with you guys. Why not? Right? I'd like to talk to you a little bit. Always fun. No, but seriously, I've missed the one yesterday, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to burn time because I'm changing my setup as we speak. So I'll be back in 1 second. Just hold on your horses.
Welcome to the Blue
Here we are. Hello. So yeah, here I am. In stream chat time. If you have any questions, let me know. Next time we're gonna explore that route. It's 10 hours, still 8 minutes. Nice. Just kidding. Anonymous just subscribed. That's scary. Thank you. Man, there's a lot going on right now. Who do you think Zero Senior is now that we've talked to him? I'm not sure. I don't recognize him anywhere. You want to do the other branches? Yes, I will, but not now, of course. Next stream, I'll continue on. We'll finish the whole game. Don't worry. We'll try 100%. We'll see every single route. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. I don't see like many more game overs appearing. I don't think there's any, like, we're probably gonna end up with one game over, and the rest will be actual endings. We'll see. Maybe. Luckily. He looks like Ten's old drinking buddy. Yeah, kind of. Do you think Ten is looking for Akane? Well, considering the picture he had with him, yes, it sounds plausible. Now, if he's actually looking for Akane, and if it's supposed to be a childhood love or some sort of that, my idea, and I had a theory before, and Kyle and Snow can I think Snow heard me say that. I am actually pointing towards the fact that Tenmyoji might be Junpei from 999, and that theory actually now kind of is getting closer and closer to be truth. I think it's becoming quite obvious that Tenmyoji might be Junpei. And the old woman, if the old woman is Akane, then that actually all fits together with the reaction he had. So yeah, you're right. The old Tenmyoji might be Junpei, or maybe we're completely wrong, right? Maybe he's just looking for Akane because he needs Akane for something. But maybe the old woman is Akane, because I don't see any other possibility right now, unless it's a new character. But so far, the theory is pointing towards Tenmyoji being Junpei and the old lady being Akane. But that's the point. That's where the theory breaks. That's why I'm not confirming it is. I'm just saying it points to be, because Clover is still way younger than Tenmyoji, so it doesn't fit timeline-wise, you know? But then again, if now thinking outside the box, if Tenmyoji and the old lady are in fact Junpei and Akane, respectively, that means both... I'm pretty sure that both Alice and Clover were actually in those freezing pods, so they didn't grow older. And that actually, if that's the case, everything fits well together. You know? Everything fits together. Now what? Right? Yeah, that more proof. You escaped one stream or not? Yeah. Actually, if you're asking if I ever escaped once, yes, I escaped once, and then we saw that was the Dio ending. So, do you think a third person was in the third pod too, then? Probably. I won't say yes or no, but it's plausible. Now, there's also another problem here. The third person, the fact that maybe there's no third person, is that that pod was the only one active when we did the room. So there were 3 pods, and that one was the only one ready to use, you know? So maybe they were taken out earlier, Or maybe they weren't used at all. So if they weren't, there's no third person. And yes, I was saying, like, Snow, you're right. That would even make more sense. Because all right, bye Vivian. Thanks for watching. Kyle, sorry, Snow, you said to get revenge on Zero because Akane died in this game. Yes. If the old lady is Akane, in fact, if she is Akane, Junpei is Tenmyoji, then he is pissed with Zero that Akane actually had to die in this game. Wow, this is just craziness. If you don't see that from the beginning and try to follow every single line of thought and follow the questions one by one, you don't get the full-blown, you know, idea and line of thought that you need to have in order to understand this. Or just in case you guys don't know, Vivian is my cousin from Switzerland. Just saying, his family. I think I mentioned that before. Also, this being in the future would add to the theory that the game is in a safe house and not a quarantine facility. Safe house and not a quarantine facility? Huh. Interesting. How do you get there? What makes you say that? Well, I mean, quarantine is usually to isolate the sick people from the rest of the world. Safe house is to keep them out of harm. This is the game you have to think about. You cannot just play it passively. That's true. Exactly. That is true. But also, if you think too much, just have to, like, it's one of those games that the best experience is just to gather everything. But if you try to piece it together too much, you may end up coming to a conclusion that is true. And when you see it in the game, it's kind of underwhelming. You think like, oh, I figured it out. Like, it's... I don't like when stories do that. Okay, because Sigma was kidnapped before he was sick, remember? Yeah, but I don't know. I can't tell. Zero has infected the place, or maybe he just implanted the virus in everybody just to play the game. Maybe the solution to the game is to use that freaking Excelivir or something. There's that copy machine that makes copies of chemicals, apparently. Well, it looks like that, and you probably be able to replicate the Excelivir there. IG replicator or something. It would make sense. It would make sense. So if that's the case, there is Excelivir for everybody. So the idea is to save everybody with that solution. Yeah. Then you have to sum everything together and see if you can come up with a conclusion. But so far we're getting information and more information. So yeah. So far, we know that Dio is part of a group called Free the Soul, who is run technically. The head of that is a brother, a guy called Brother, a person named Brother, or known as Brother, should I say, which could or not be Zero. We know that Clover is an undercover agent alongside Alice, which we don't have the ending of Alice though. I don't think we have the Alice ending yet, but we got the Clover ending. So basically, we know that Alice is that girl at the end of 999. So they met with Clover. It's probably Clover and Alice were put inside those sleeping pods for a bunch of years. Meanwhile, Tenmyoji grew old, which in that theory, Tenmyoji is Junpei. He found Quark. Now, how Kei fits in all that, being a copy of us, I don't know. Who's Luna? We don't know who Luna is. We don't know who Kei is. Heck, we know he's exactly the same as us, but we don't know. What's up with your recent subscribers? Let me see. Are you talking in stream? The thing that appears on stream? What do you mean? Let me see. The box right here? I don't know what you're talking about. It seems normal to me. Unless I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing the problem. Jumpy, Kenny! Ah. Okay. Yeah, nice. You! Wow. Weird. I only saw Anonymous though, it only ticked for Anonymous, so... Nice. Alright. Kenny and Jumpy. Jumpy? Alright. So yeah, well, continuing the thought, right? So, I don't know how far away from the truth I am. I must be completely out. But then, this whole thing about Radical 6, and it affected billions of people, and maybe that we need to find a way to I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm missing some pieces of the puzzle. So everything kind of falls nicely together. Another thing that I think is that Zero Senior we saw would actually be the Kei's father. See? It's might be Kei's father in Kei's story, and the old lady plotting with Zero Senior to make this game come true. So from the story that Kei told us, so it kind of fits together. I might be wrong, but that's one other theory that's running in my head. And but the reason why they chose to make Kei look like Sigma is even more weird. So why did they choose Sigma? Maybe they kidnapped us. We placed in a pod. If eventually Sigma was placed in a pod, and when the game started, we played the game, and but he designed some sort of copy of Sigma. Maybe we're just a robot built to get the consciousness of Sigma, and the actual Sigma lost his memory, is inside a suit, and calls himself Kei. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of confusion right here. Easily, is easy to complete the puzzle. We need more info. Yeah, we do need more info. Like, I think technically what we're missing is who's Luna. I think it's a big part, because it's been held up for a while. Luna barely talks about herself. We don't know anything about... we don't know exactly who Tenmyoji is, even though it points out to be said person. Same thing with the old lady. Everything points out that my theory can be true, but at the same time, we don't know for certain. I don't think we really know the exact purpose of Alice and Clover. We kind of know what's going on, but we don't really know their exact purpose, I don't think. Except unless they are actually looking for Dio, which would make sense too. Maybe Dio is... We know about Dio, yeah, but we don't know the whole story. There's some pieces missing there too. We don't know anything about Phi. Phi is a complete mystery. Who is Zero? Who is that guy? So we have no one in the team that looks like that. No one, right? I don't think they can go back in time and you know. I don't think that information can travel through time backwards. I don't think. We know she's weird, so there's that. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot we don't know yet about Phi. I feel like Luna and Phi are two mysterious characters. Alice, we kind of know, but we don't know everything. Kind of know, but I think there are details that we're missing. It's not about her past, but about the present and what's going on with her. Yeah. You know what I'm afraid of? There are a few details. There are a few details that make it kind of weird. That make the whole thing kind of weird. Let me explain to you. You guys who play the game, listen. Remember that in the infirmary, you have a mirror. That's pretty much the only place in the game you have a mirror. Right? Junpei saw himself in the mirror when it was the time of 999. He saw himself in the mirror, and we were able to see the face right from the start. The first game, the first room, we got to see his backstory and wow, I look bad and stuff like that. Sigma, we never saw that. So. Another thing is, Sigma doesn't have a voice in this game. Junpei has a voice in the other game, but here it's important that Sigma doesn't have a voice. So, there's another thing too. Since Sigma wakes up, we don't know how he looks. Then he has arms that bleed white, like hands, at least hands that bleed white. Or one hand. Yeah, it was just one hand, right? So it could be anything. Could be the whole body. Being a robot. Could be anything. Right? So we know something is different. But what exactly is different about Sigma? We know his backstory, but that blank period when he is knocked out by the gas and awoken in the room with Phi is completely empty. We don't know anything. Right? And since Sigma is the only character we never saw in the entire game after he woke up in that room, sadly, Sigma has to be one of the suspects to be Zero. But I can't be sure. That's the thing, I can't be sure. But because we don't have a proof of otherwise, and none of the other characters actually match the looks of that person, maybe it's... Oh, look, maybe it's even one of those situations like in 999. Remember when you found that dead guy with a Zero bracelet? Maybe that's also a kind of a dummy to make us believe that this guy is Zero, but in fact he's not. And it's someone in between us. That could also be it, you know? Oh, man. We know a bit of what happened before that. Yeah. Because that's the thing. When did he become Zero, right? Like, it makes no sense. The theory makes no sense. When did 999 happen, by the way? What year did 999 happen? Just tell me that. When did they escape? When did they actually found Alice? When did the whole thing happen? Do you guys remember? I can look it up, but I'm afraid of finding spoilers, so... That's weird, because like you said, Sigma would have remembered that. Clover said it was 3 years ago. And this whole shebang is happening... Well, let's say that Sigma was kidnapped in 2000... So, okay, good. So, the thing is... Let me think about that for a second. Clover is still that age. She hasn't changed much since 999. Right? However, if Tenmyoji is Junpei, he's pretty damn old. Like, I would say like at least 50 to 60 years have passed. At least. If we were not in that capsule, we are also old. And that makes me think back to what Phi and the other guys keep saying, that I'm an old fart. And if that's the case, they have their reasons. Now, am I old? And I've been asleep for 50 to 60 years? Was I in that capsule? What happened between that time? Was I awake and I don't remember? Because of that, Sigma is a suspect of being Zero, but at the same time, it doesn't make any sense. And there's something missing there. There's something missing. She was 9, so 999 is taken in 2018. It's still gonna happen. Yeah. It hasn't yet happened. Alright. And everything happened 3 years after. So 2021, roughly. Yeah. Man, let me check something real quick. In the game, you can hear me. Okay, 2028, that's when everything right now is happening. Okay, game, shut up, thank you. 2028. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say, honestly. I've been thinking, but I'm trying to piece things together and nothing else really makes sense. But there's still that theory that we're all robots and this is just a test. But then again, it counteracts because we have that thing where we can be infected by Radical 6 due to the symptoms, right? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's not stress the brain with all the lore. Yeah, exactly. Okay then, that all fits together. Yeah, everything fits well together. Makes sense now. Okay, nice. Guys, let's not think about it too much. I'm gonna think about it on my own, you know that. But I'm not gonna look for anything. I'm gonna try to figure out more pieces of the puzzle that I may have missed. There's a few things that I'm not really, too sure about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Welcome to the